Hey guys, welcome back. We're finally here for part 2 of the Golden Power series here at Rochester Kart Club. If you haven't watched the first episode, pause the video, go check that out, and I'll see you back here. If not, let's get straight into the video. So here we are, Heat 2, Day 2, and we're starting 15th, exactly where we started in Heat 1 in the last episode. We've got a long race in the dry, and let's see how we go.
Come on, mate! You can't park there, sir.
That's the first victim of the day, but cold track, cold tires, can't blame him. But here we go, coming to the start of the race, starting 15th, middle pack. Let's see how good of a start we can get. We really need a good start here as the light goes out. A bit of bumping here and there as we all go through the first corner. Doesn't seem like anything major happened. One guy goes out wide, we get one position, and we go down the inside there for another position. We're up 2 as of now. No major accidents, but we get bumped wide a bit here and we lose one position. So we're currently up 1 position in total and we are up to 14th. So far, very clean, but not for long, I guess.
This is not right, this is not cool. This is f***ing bullshit.
So we're now up in 12th, courtesy of the 2 visits to the Shadow Realm. As we come to the start-finish straight here to finish our first lap, we are not looking good as we start to lose the guy in front of us, not even being able to keep up with him in the first lap, which is not a good sign. Here you see, couple laps down, we completely lose him and the guy behind gets a easy overtake on us and we look like we are off the pace by a lot. But in this kind of situations, you wanna try and stop the bleeding almost and try and hold as many positions as you can. But fast forward a couple of laps here, losing the guy in front of us in just a matter of laps, and we are already under attack from the guys behind. So we are not in a great place, pace is bad, no idea what's happening, engine's not revving in the straights. As you can see here, the guy behind just easily overtakes me on the long straight there into the fast right-hander and we have nothing. I'm thinking to myself now, what is going on? I have no straight line speed, no pull out of the corners. I'm literally a sitting duck here for anyone that wants to overtake me. It's just free place. And as we fast forward a couple more laps, what do you think happens? Oh, you're absolutely right. We lose another position.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
And thankfully it did stop, but only because the finish line was there and
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
alright, anyways, straight into the pre-final here. Starting 10th, courtesy of a point system that somehow favored us through the weekend, and we begin 10th here. Coming to the start-finish straight for the pre-final. Huge race for us. First start, well, just doesn't start. I guess someone jumped the start or something like that, but straight into the second one. And we're starting 10th on the outside. Never a good thing to start on the outside. Crashes are basically unavoidable, and as we go into the first corner here, everything seems good. Very clean start from everyone. No positions gained or lost here. Coming to the second corner, coming to the third corner, we try and push it down the inside, but it just gets closed off, and we keep our 10th place here at the start of the race. Coming down the back straight, and we are somewhat losing the pack in front, but the sun is just coming out now, warming the tires up, warming the track up. Bad entry into that last corner there, but no one was able to capitalize, and guess what? Yep, that was basically the entire race. So, bit of a boring one, but we finished 10th there. Result that we would definitely take considering our pace was way off. But we're on to the final now, and remember, only final matters, so whatever happens in the weekend all comes down to this right here. Starting 11th for the final, not something we anticipated at the start of the weekend, but here we are at the final of Golden Power Series Round 4 here at Rochester Kart Club. Coming to the start here, we begin to bump him a bit, push him a bit, as the light goes out and we all start going into the first corner here. Hopefully we keep it clean. So far nothing major. We get one position there from him getting bumped out wide. Coming to the second corner, nothing much. A couple of people out wide. No positions gained, no positions lost. Coming into a third corner there, everything seems clean. We are down to 10th here. And so far we're having a great start, great pace. As we go down the inside of the other guy here into the fast right-hander. Can we keep the position as we go a bit wide? And he positions himself perfectly to get that move done. Great move by the guy in front. As we drop back to 9th position here, still top 10. Very happy with that considering our pace all weekend. But this was actually just the beginning of the final, as we see a full course yellow here, which means something big has happened, a big crash or something along those lines. But it means that everyone slows down, no overtaking, and basically just crawl. But it is a bit weird that there will be a full course yellow because of a crash in the middle of a race. Normally you'll get it first corner, first lap where everyone's piling up. But this one's a bit weird, and we can see here on the left why this full course yellow was brought out. And
another one.
2 carts and another 2 on the right.
Another one.
So a total of 4 carts, and apparently one of them flipped, and so the full course yellow had to come out. Check on him, everything's fine, just a safety protocol. Make sure he's good, make sure the carts are out of the racing line. No debris on the track that could hurt anyone or the drivers. We don't want any of that. But this took a bit longer than I thought, and I think we're out here in the sun. Mind you, it is cold, but the sun was blistering, and we were out here for about 5 minutes, which seemed like eternity basically when you are on the kart and the adrenaline's pumping. You're just waiting to start. Mid-race, you just get slowed down out of nowhere, and you can see here the time lapse. I have no idea what half of the people are doing, basically people walking around the track. But thankfully everyone was alright and we could get started with the race again. So
here we go again.
So for the full course yellow restart in the final here, everything has to be done a bit differently, not like a normal start, rolling start. Of course it will still be a rolling start, but it's going to be on a single file line and no one is allowed to overtake till you cross the start line. But here we go, as we start the full course yellow restart of the race. Bump him a bit here, no overtaking till we cross that line. So far everyone's keeping it clean. First corner is clean, everyone gets through it alright. Coming to the second corner here, as we try it round the outside, but we can't make it stick. However, we get the good run, and into the third corner we launch it down the inside. Seems like we got that through clean. 33 here just went out wide a bit, but we couldn't capitalize, and we give him a small bump here coming into the fast right-hander. And so far 8th is a great position for us to be in now, considering our pace all weekend after that stellar start from us. But I'm not going to speak too soon. As you can see here, he is pulling away from us and we lose another position. And this has been the recurring theme of this weekend, as we find no pace whatsoever, especially coming out of the right hand corners. And it's just a mixture of bad driving, engine doesn't want to work, kart feels very slidey. It's just excuses, but we are still in 9th here. Top 10 finish is gonna be great for us considering the pace. All we have to do now is keep it clean, keep it tidy. As you can see, going defensive as there's a million people behind me all waiting to pounce on my slow driving, and they're all just lining up to get a free pass. As we see one more guy get through and we're now in 10th. This is about as low as we want to get. Top 10 would be great, and we come to the finish line here to finish the final for the Golden Power Series round 4 here at Rochester, finishing top 10. Apparently we finished 9th because someone went out in the last couple of corners. I didn't see him at all, but we'll take a top 10 finish. With all things considered, I think a top 10 finish for this weekend was better than we could have asked for, considering the pace was off. All we have to do now is get back, try and figure out what's wrong with the engine. But with all things said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Keep racing, and I'll see you in the next one.